Welcome to more of the Paper Mario Community Challenges. If you still don't know what these are, go ahead and check the description for more details. Also, if I sound a bit nasally, it's because I'm still recovering from a pretty nasty cold. And it's also why I'm going to be doing post-commentary for these, because I wasn't really in any shape to do actual commentary. I mean, I'm still recovering, but at least it doesn't sound like I'm dying. But if I sound raspy, that's, you know, why. Alrighty, so here goes. Alright, so our first opponent of this chapter is going to be Kenzie Koopa, and his challenge consists of not piercing his defense and not inflicting him with any status ailments. Basically, what I tried to do is sort of a danger/peril looping strategy with HP drain. And then my other badges are like defense plus and damage dodge, well, 2 damage dodges. And combined with a weather block, I'm basically going to be able to easily loop danger/peril no matter what attack he does. Also, I avoided using Last Stand this entire chapter because last time Omi called me boring for it, and god damn it, I am not boring. So, to prove point, I just dropped Last Stand for this chapter. So yeah, basically, if he jumps on me, he'll do 5 damage, which I'll be able to fully heal with a power bounce, because HP drain caps at 5. So if I do 5 or more bounces, basically I'll recover 5 HP. And then he damages me again, and I'll be at 6 again, and we'll loop peril easily. So yeah, also if he does the shell toss, which I think he'll do like once, I'm basically not gonna block with Mario and only block with my partner, because then I'll take 1 damage, I'll be in danger, and I can still hammer him, recover 1 HP, be back at 6 HP, and like still do a bit of extra damage because I'm in danger. And that's pretty much it, I think. So as you can see, I basically swap between Watts and Sushi because of what? Oh, yeah, and Merlee. It's also pretty nice. I mean, Merlee could have messed up my strategy by giving me defense, but she didn't, which was nice. Also, one thing that can screw up the strategy is not being able to do 5 bounces. It is possible to get power bounce capped at like 4, but it's pretty slim, especially since I brought Dodge Master, and Dodge Master does raise the chances of does raise the power bounce cap, or the odds of you being able to do more bounces. So yeah, and that's pretty much my strategy. I don't really have that much to talk about anymore. So as you can see, shell toss, I only block with my partner, I'm in danger, and then, no, yes, hammer, fat guy. I hammer, does some damage, recover 1 HP, and I'm back where I should be. So yeah, I like peril looping, it's pretty fun, and it's a lot more possible in this game because HP drain is just so much better. And for all the people who think HP drain sucks because it lowers your attack power, no, it really doesn't. It's actually amazing. It can be used to your advantage really easily, and it's super fun. So yeah, that was Kenzie Koopa, and now we're going to move on to our second opponent, the Master. And his challenges consisted of, I'm going to check again. First turn, you must select do nothing. Also, I'm showing my badges. Keep them in mind. I'll talk about them later, I guess. We can't have the electrified status. It is a Mario Alone challenge. You can only use 15 BP, as you saw when I showed my badges. And did I say first turn do nothing? I probably did. So yeah, I'm doing nothing first turn. And when Mario attacks, you have to match the number of hits the Master did. So basically, if it does 1 hit attack, you have to do a single hit. doesn't matter what. I mean, in my case, it's gonna be hammer because I didn't bring any attacking badges or attacking items. And when he does his 1-2 combo, I'm gonna jump basically because it's my only 2-hit attack. So yeah, basically your amount of hits have to match the amount of hits the master did or was going to do, because in this one I actually brought Close Call and Power Rush because from his first hits I was always gonna be in danger. So I mean, I was never gonna recover out of danger pretty much unless the Happy Hearts were insane. And I didn't bring Last Stand, so whether I was in danger or not didn't really matter for my defense. So, yeah, thing is, I'm just blocking every hit. I'm chilling him out when I can. And I just try to survive with my measly 10 HP because I'm a goddamn idiot and I refuse to raise my HP in these unless it's like cool for a strategy. But in this one, you know, wasn't necessary. I stay at 10 HP. And as you can see, Close Call, it's fun badge, pretty broken too. I mean, if it decides to trigger, it's a 30%, slightly less than 30% in this game. Yeah. So in this one, it was just hope I out-heal the damage he does with my Happy Hearts. It's a very luck-based strategy, you know, the Happy Hearts, the Close Calls, but I tried to do an HP drain strategy for him, but it never really worked out. So I just went for the Happy Hearts, and it was pretty fun. No, I didn't try to come up with... I mean, I wasn't going to use items or like just cheap out the system. So yeah. So yeah, here I'm in a pretty bad spot because I have to chill him out, and if I don't get if I don't get the Happy Heart recover, I'm actually, I mean, in real danger. But there it is. So that's nice. So yeah, I have 1 HP. I mean, as you can see, this strategy with 10 HP is just... It would have been a lot easier if I raised my HP, but again, I'm just a dumbass about this. So yeah, in the end, Close Call is amazing. So yeah, this battle was kind of dumb. But hey, it worked! And whoop-de-frickin-do. Happy. So yeah, these past two, I mean, Ken C had some kind of strategy. This battle was a lot of luck. But then our final opponent, Huff and Puff, I actually did some pretty fun strategizing for him. So first I'm gonna go over his actual challenges. Which are, we can't inflict damage to the tough buffs he releases, we can't use evasion or invincibility, and Huff and Puff must be allowed to use his 5 HP or less attack once, which is basically a big attack where he floats up with all of his tough buffs and then crashes into the ground, which does 5 HP plus 1 for every single tough buff that's surrounding him, so a max of 15 HP. Now, my self-imposed restrictions were, of course, I couldn't use Last Stand. I had 10 HP, and I also tried to beat him using as little BP as I could. And so yeah, I actually sat down, strategized a bit, and I came up with a pretty fun strategy that only used 7 BP. The badges I have equipped are Mega Rush, a single damage dodge, Power Bounce, and Double Dip. So that's my 7 BP, and I think that's it. So I'm actually going to start the battle, and I'll probably talk about my strategy turn by turn. because Huff and Puff is predictable-ish in what he's gonna do. So yeah, I'll talk about stuff when it happens. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, as you can see, I'm gonna go in with What. And the only reason What's here is to raise Mario's attack power. Because first turn, I'm not gonna attack him, because if I attack him on the first turn, he's just gonna end up sucking up his Tough Puffs and just undo all the damage I did, unless I do more than, I think, 20 damage. So yeah, first turn, no attacking, power up Mario, and switch to Sushi. Then, he's always gonna use his Pound, because there's no Tough Puffs, and he has to attack. Then second turn, I can actually just attack him, because he won't suck up his Tough Puffs. On second turn, he's actually going to use his Wind attack, which is when you mash through and can do 7/2 damage. So yeah, since I only have 10 HP and have to find a way to survive, because of course, no last stand, it is possible to get these Tough Puffs off you with them only doing 2 damage, but it is kinda hard. So yeah, for his Wind attack, you have to mash, and it's basically a toss-up if it's gonna do 2 damage, because it's like at the end, and it flickers between them. So as you can see, what I did is I timed it, so I let it go down to 4, and then pressed my final A press to actually guard the attack. So my damage dodge triggers, and the 4 damage actually goes down to 2 consistently. So yeah, that's how I managed to survive, even with the Tough Puffs doing 4 damage if I couldn't get them off me. Then I chill out the Tough Puffs and Huff and Puff, so they actually can damage me. And also, kind of as a heads up, the Tough Puffs actually go through a water block, like it doesn't raise your defense. So yeah, then he is gonna recover. I use my Peril to attack him, because next turn he isn't gonna suck him up, so I can just damage him for as much damage as I can. So yeah, this turn he's gonna be all angry and shit, and he's actually gonna charge his lightning attack. And of course the Tough Puffs can't damage me. So yeah, he's charging. And then this will be my first use of Double Dip. I eat a coup pasta, and I'm gonna toss Egg Missile in his face. And then Sushi's gonna squirt again. Now the reason I ate a coup pasta and not a Super Shroom is actually just because I know like I'm gonna survive with 1 HP, and I like surviving with 1 HP, so bam. So yeah, there we go. We're in Peril again. Not actually gonna use it, because this turn is, well, basically the last turn. I'm gonna Super Shroom, and then I'm gonna toss Egg Missile, which will actually bring Huff and Puff to 1 HP. So he's in his desperation mode, which means he'll use his final attack next turn. I use a water block to raise my defense by 1, which is the only reason I brought Sushi instead of any other partner. So yeah, still chilled out. Do know that they're doing no damage. Then Huff and Puff at 1 HP is in his desperation mode. He'll use his 1 final attack. And it's going to do 15 damage. Which is reduced to 9 because of the chill out, the damage dodge, me blocking, and the water block. So 1 HP, and he's dead. So yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of this one. It was fun, like, trying to come up with a a strategy that uses little BP as possible, and then blocking the wind instead of actually mashing it. I don't know. I liked what I did. Fucking praise me, shower me in kisses, and love me. So yeah, that was this chapter of the community challenges, and join us next month when I won't be sick, I'll actually be able to do live commentary, and it won't sound raspy as fuck. Da 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 da. Goodbye.